So ikidim ni kuambia.
Sema stop na ni show. Yeah. Epic Shot It niko fiti hapo kwa screen. Epic Shot It. Subscribe, like, comment. Karibu to another session bana. Another deep session man. Girls on drugs. Topic imekuwa ikini burn them for a long time man. I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. What really triggered me to actually bring this episode about, nilikuwa nile low kiasi, but I went to church the other day and my pastor called the youth forum after the service. Akatupatia lecture as youths. This is what he said: I'm not happy dedicating children whose dads I cannot see. What does that mean? Madam, girls, young women, girls becoming young women, and those women wenye wanapiga sherehe. Women with children, the first instinct has to be the maternal instinct, to bring your children up in the right way, to sacrifice everything for your child. Girls on drugs, wasichana wanapiga sherehe, cannot be good moms. They're actually not good moms, and I say this with 100% confidence, with things I have witnessed. My pastor, this is what he said: this woman was so good. He gave us the story of this woman. This girl was so good, man, in church. She did not drink alcohol. She went to campus. Still that notion, I don't drink alcohol. Yes, you don't drink, lakini there's this behavior of if you quit alcohol, if you don't drink alcohol, you can be a bar and sip soda. Still, you're involved in the group of alcoholics, man, and you cannot tell me you not one day come to drink. So anyway, this girl went to a sherehe. Yes, she doesn't drink, but it's her first year in campus. Tunajua damu ni moto. You want to mingle with everyone, you meet new people. She went to this sherehe, man. Akapewa Del Monte. She was given a Del Monte, and a pill was slipped into the drink. Oop, blackout. She blacked out. She was raped. Actually, a nigga was someone forced himself on her. She woke up. Yes, she was dressed good, but already the act had happened. And you know, this day I actually know several women who have been raped in sherehes, in parties, and it's not even a big deal. These days, sex is not even sacred anymore. These women get raped and they feel like it's just another sex thing in a party. No, it's not. You are raped. Someone forced himself on you. So it's either you take it out or you bring it up. Most of the girls, we can see the European culture coming to our area, man. Like, you can abort. Why would you abort? Why would you think it's right to abort? For those who don't abort, kuna hiyo evidence. There's evidence that you slipped up. You are raising bastards, girls on drugs. I'm not saying every single woman right there is on drugs because she has this kid without a dad. I'm not saying that, but most of these women are raising bastards just because they're using alcohol, pills, any kind of drug, man. As for me, I can never marry. Actually, I can never marry a girl who uses. That's that. Alcohol, bang, pills, anything. It's as simple as that. Because women, to me, women have to be ladies, man. From a young age, you are told, for boys, you are told boys will be boys. But from a young age, a girl is taught how to be a lady. Girls, yo, women, respect yourself more. Mulikuwa mnaringia vijana kitambo. Where is that? That is not there anymore. What do you blame? The economy. What do you blame? Madem hawataki kuolewa, maboys hata hawataki kuoa. It's become about what do you have. It's become more about finances. It's become more about our babas and our mamas. It's become more about the notes, man. Girls on drugs. Another thing, girls on drugs don't submit on that point of getting married. These women don't submit. This woman wants to go out and party at 1 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. all night, 2 days, 3 days, for a whole week. This woman has notions of freedom. When she's in a union, problems will arise. They will come because she got these feminism ideas that when you're a woman, you can enjoy your freedom. So when you're married, there are freedoms you cannot have. There are things you cannot have in your mind. When you have children, there are things you cannot have in your mind. The sherehe mentality. You cannot have such thoughts in your mind, maze. When you get this child, either from a sherehe or not, you're supposed to settle down for this kid. Happy Mother's Day commemoration week to all the women who respect their families, who respect family values, who respect their bodies, who respect the society and everyone around them. For sure. We have single dads. Yes, we have single dads, but the single moms thing is the pandemic, man. That's for sure. And it's a pandemic right now. The way our young women are using drugs. I'm not saying boys are not into that, but the women are the most vulnerable. Because what do we say? How is it said? It's said when you empower the woman, you empower the whole society. What happens when you give this woman drugs? They don't talk about that. They don't tell you about that. I've been in the ground. I've been associated with a few of them. I know this. These girls are even addicted to these drugs. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them cannot even stay without these drugs because most of them have been hurt. They've been hurt, and most of them have been left with children, and most of them are depressed. You empower a woman, you empower a whole society. What happens when you give this woman drugs? She will not submit. There will be no family values. We'll be raising bastards. And a kid is not supposed to be raised by one dad or one mom. A kid is supposed to have a couple beside him or beside her. A kid is supposed to have a mom and dad. You cannot underestimate the importance of having a mom and dad. I assure you that 100%. A kid needs the masculine energy, a kid needs the feminine energy by side. That is the law. That is growth. That is how creation manifests the feminine and masculine energy. I hope I'm making sense. I can give you a couple more stories. But I think we'll be done for now, man. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. Yeah. Do you know why men can be polygamous and not women? Do you know why men can be polygamous and women cannot? It's part of the law, man. Women need to look after themselves. Women need to look after themselves. You need to have more morals, man. You need to keep your culture. You need to keep your culture, especially if you're an African woman. Keep your culture alive. I have stories of two other girls. One girl, she went to a sherehe, left her kid. The dad was not around. The dad was not in the picture. She went to this sherehe, left her kid in the house. The kid was sick with pneumonia. Coming back in the morning, the kid is dead. You blame yourself for the death of that child. You actually killed that child. Another woman, just because you think you have a boyfriend, you want to fuck raw. These girls on drugs don't even want to use it, man. Most of them don't want to have even protected sex. So you think you know this guy gets you pregnant, you're not serious, you do not talk about the kind of diseases this guy might have, the kind of sicknesses this child might come up with. And this kid really had a sugar problem. Inaitwa ugonjwa wa sukari. They never talked about it. They were not together. The dad was not in the picture. The kid got unhealthy due to the weaknesses that comes from the DNA of the dad. But the dad was not in the picture. What happened? This kid died. You blame yourself and those other deaths that are caused by single moms to these children. You need to check. One way or another, you caused the death of this kid. Most of these women, I'm talking most of these women who are hooked. I'm not saying that these single women who have lost kids, it's all your fault and you're on drugs. I'm not saying that, but it's a pandemic right now. We have our young girls turning into irresponsible women. We need to protect our families. We need to protect our dignity. We need to fear God, man, above all. Because you'll pay. Whatever you do on this earth, you'll pay, man. That's for sure. Epic shot it, keeping it epic. For most of the variety content and for most of the deepest talks that you'll never hear anywhere. Keep it epic, man. Shukran.